How's it going, movie fans? With 2024 in our rear view and a new year ahead which is full of promise and expectations, it's time to look ahead at what filmmakers have in store for audiences in 2025. As usual, we begin on focusing on the first half of the year, which already looks to be a diverse mix of long-awaited sequels, additions to popular superhero franchises, as well as perhaps some less well-known but no less exciting action, comedy, thriller and sci-fi movies with big names attached. Here are the Firewall's top 10 upcoming movies of 2025 between January and June. At number 10 is How to Train Your Dragon, the latest animated franchise to get the live-action treatment based on the How to Train Your Dragon film series, written and directed by Dean DeBlois, who is the filmmaker responsible for previous installments, which sees a young Viking befriend a dragon. Gerard Butler will also be returning to reprise his role of Stoic. At number 9 is Presence, written by David Coep, who has previously written the screenplays for Jurassic Park, Carlito's Way, Mission Impossible and Spider-Man, and directed by Steven Soderbergh. This thriller stars Lucy Liu and Julia Fox and tells the story of a family who, after moving into their new home, become convinced that they are not alone. At number 8 is Flight Risk, directed by Mel Gibson, originally set for release in October 2024 but pushed back to January 2025. Mark Wahlberg will star as Daryl Booth, a hitman posing as a pilot who takes charge of a plane whose passengers include a US Marshal played by Michelle Dockery and a government witness played by Topher Grace. At number 7 is The Amateur, based on the 1981 novel of the same name written by Robert Little. This action thriller will see Rami Malek star as Charles Heller, a cryptographer working for the CIA who, following the death of his wife from a terrorist attack, demands to go into the field to bring those responsible to justice. John Bernthal and Lawrence Fishburne will also star. At number 6 is Thunderbolts, set to be the 36th installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Based on the Marvel comic team of the same name, it will see Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David Harbour and Wyatt Russell reprising their roles from previous Marvel projects, who come together as a group of anti-heroes who take on jobs for the government. At number 5 is Mickey 17, based on the 2022 novel titled Mickey 7, written by Edward Ashton, directed and with a screenplay written by Bong Joon-Ho. Robert Pattinson stars as Mickey Barnes, who signs up to be a disposable employee whose job is to die, but upon his death, a new body is regenerated. Toni Collette and Mark Ruffalo will also star. At number 4 is Sinners, written and directed by Ryan Coogler and starring Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld and Jack O'Connell. This horror film sees Michael B. Jordan playing a dual role as twin brothers who return to their hometown attempting to start their lives again, but they find out that there is a great evil waiting for them there. At number 3 is Ballerina, also known as From the World of John Wick Ballerina. The 5th installment of the John Wick franchise serves as a spin-off set between the events of John Wick Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. Ana de Armas joins the series as a ballerina who trains to become an assassin. Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane and Lance Reddick are also set to reprise their roles. At number 2 is 28 Years Later. Danny Boyle returns to the 28 Days Later film series as the director and co-writer of the 3rd installment, 23 years since the release of the Boyle-directed 1st installment. Alex Garland also returns as co-writer of the screenplay, with Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Jodie Comer, Ralph Fiennes and Jack O'Connell all set to star. At number 1 is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the 8th installment of the Mission Impossible franchise and a direct sequel to 2023's Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. Christopher McQuarrie returns as the director, alongside Tom Cruise as IMF agent Ethan Hunt, with Hayley Atwell, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg and Vanessa Kirby, among others, also returning. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this list, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe.